Nah, I ain't done. Motherfucker with the Paxson story. You know, with BJ Armstrong. BJ got to get his own moment. It's got to be BJ, the BJ moment. BJ Armstrong. He get his own. That nigga a champion. He played with Michael Jordan. He got a ring. We forget because they did BJ so bad. Chicago. They did him so bad. That nigga got a ring with Chicago. BJ Armstrong, nigga. He got a championship ring. I know y'all like, I forget. Why I keep forgetting that? Because they didn't sell it to you. That's why you keep forgetting. If they had sold it to you like they did everything else, then you'll know. You know BJ played for Chicago, yeah, but you don't know and thought that he got a world championship with Chicago. He a world champion. He got a fucking ring. He wanted Michael Jordan's motherfucking teammates. And played a significant role. He was the point. They had us thinking that Michael didn't like him for real. Remember they kept saying Michael don't like BJ taking all these shots. He had us watching like, come on BJ, limit your shots now, nigga. Come on now. Just pass the ball. Just pass that bitch. I ain't hear none of y'all niggas saying nothing about BJ Armstrong played from Detroit. Nothing. I ain't hear nobody whispering nothing. Good or bad about BJ Armstrong over at Chicago. It's like that nigga didn't even play for Chicago. But that's where you know him from. Unless you're really a huge Michigan or Iowa person. Shit, if you're not from Michigan or Iowa, then you don't know who the fuck BJ really was before. If he wasn't with the Chicago Bulls, you wouldn't know him. But of course, we know him up in Michigan. But this is the thing. That motherfucker used to always be at my playoff games in the state. Like, what the fuck does this nigga always keep popping up? I'm a point guard. I'm a real point guard. Like, what the fuck? That's like, I'm in here. I'm using this restroom. I'm a point guard. We personal like that. We don't too much. And then he wasn't talking to me neither. He would never say shit. He just give me a coin and Fred a nod and shit like what up? And then he come in stylishly late while we out there warming up and shit. He come walking in the gym. It'll always be the games that his dad was refereeing and shit. Yeah, Mr. Armstrong refereed a lot of our games, didn't he? BJ Armstrong daddy. BJ Armstrong went to Brother Rice. He beat Detroit in the friendship game. That means the private school won they league, which was Brother Rice. The city championship, and The public schools won, which was Persian at the time, I think. Ain't that who it was? So that Steve Smith year, no wonder Steve pissed off, huh? BJ done got in his ass. Yeah, I'm gonna say it just like that. I ain't even gonna hold it up. Y'all let BJ whole ass beat y'all in the Detroit public school against the private schools. No, I'm too young. You right. I don't know about that shit. But I know two names: B.J. Armstrong and Steve Smith. And I also know that B.J. Armstrong was playing for the private school league. Private schools, right? Is that what you call them? Private school or church school? Which one? Private school. And Steve Smith played for Persian. So, what year was this? I'm gonna have to go do my research, find out what year this was. Oh, we had no problem with Brother Rice. I'm sorry, University. I mean, what is it? UD High School, because that's who we played my senior year after we won the city championship. After we beat Persian. Yeah, we beat Persian to BJ. Oh, so I get to Iowa my freshman year. BJ down there, y'all. And his car engine is smoking. Like he drove that bitch from Chicago and got Chicago license plates on the Ferrari. I said, who car is this? This is going into my my freshman year of college. They told me to come down to Iowa. It's a guy, the guy that told me to made it official for me. You know, everybody told me to come to Butler, but you only listen to one person. So I listened to Val. When Val Burns said, this would be a good spot for you. Coach, I love you. That was Val. So Val was at Iowa when we went down there. Philip Chimes transferred from Iowa. We get there. It's a little humble to me because I'm like, you want me to go where? You want me to go down to Iowa? Just out of the blue. To me, it's out of the blue. What? Let's go to Iowa. Yeah, it's a break. Which was a weekend. Really. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But we still had to be back on campus on Sunday. Because we had study hall. Y'all got all that goddamn trouble and still made it to study hall. We're still at study hall at 7:30 Sunday evening. But me and Phil didn't ride back with Junior and the rest of the guys. Me and Phil stayed down there an extra night. So BJ was down there the weekend too. That was a busy fucking weekend, wasn't it, guys? The Rock was down there. No, the Rock. He was going to Miami. No, Florida. Was it Florida or Miami? Florida or Miami? Was it Miami? Miami. They was ranked number one. Wherever The Rock went, they was ranked number one in 1993. That's the year. And they played Iowa football team Memorial Day weekend. It's a whole bunch of other superstars down there. We was in Iowa that year, wasn't we? 93, Memorial Day. We was in Iowa, baby. Superstars. You can feel it in the air too. You can feel it in the air. For all of us to be in one room at one time was amazing. All the niggas that was in the apartments that night, because it was all hoopers. Everybody in the room was the shit where they was at in the country. The tallest nigga in the room was AC Earl. The tallest nigga in the room was AC Earl. Shortest nigga in the room was me. For real. Damn, I ain't oh no, I wasn't. Junior. Hello. Woohoo. Damn. Almost was the shortest in the room. Elwin McCroy was the smallest one in the room, standing at 5'5", point guard. And he really made it hard for me, y'all, at the point, for real. He don't know how hard he made it for me at point. He could have started over me. Coach could have started Elwin over me. I wouldn't have cared. I still was going to get numbers. And we still was going to win. Junior could have started over me at point, at Butler. That's why he transferred to Hutchinson. He wasn't going to take another. He said, fuck this, I'm gone. He went to Hutchinson. Just so he could play against me. I'd have lit Junior little ass up though, boy, I tell you. He'd have been coming back at me. It would have been a good game, but he just too little. I just, I'm shooting over him. And if you 5'5" and I'm 6 foot, that's like Michael Jordan shooting over Isaiah Thomas. That's just how I'ma feel too. Over Junior, as somebody 5'5", y'all be forgetting I can jump. I got hops. I ain't just 6 foot. I'm 6 foot and can get off the ground. Especially when I'm fading away. I sit in that pocket like Michael, like Jordan do, lay in the air. Lay in the air. Backwards. While releasing. Oh, I'm supposed to be talking about BJ. Man, we got plenty of time. BJ gonna pop up in one of these days. Right. He didn't already pop up to me. He already on the internet. He got his little podcast show. I don't think BJ knows shit though. If you ask me, I don't think he knows a goddamn thing about basketball. I heard him say some shit, And I'm like, hold on. He have been gone for a long time from basketball, you know. You never know what he be doing. BJ married to a white woman that live in Iowa. He probably don't have shit. I'm more into golf. BJ didn't go to Detroit public schools. He went to Brother Rice. That's the suburbs. He don't know a whole lot about nigga shit. He married to a white girl from Iowa. He was driving a Ferrari in '93. How you know? I seen the motherfucker. Motherfucker was still smoking like he just drove that bitch from Chicago just so he can make sure he be there because he heard I was gonna be down there. And he lucky that the coach was following the NCAA rules because I'd have been down there in his ass. Because I asked the coach, I said, can I play? And he said he couldn't let me play, let me and Phil, Junior, Quincy, he couldn't let none of us play because that same weekend he had a bunch of recruits. That's why we was in an apartment over Street's house in the apartment. It was all of us, all the guys on their visit. Like 7 niggas on their visit at Iowa. And then me, Phil, Quincy, Junior, you know, us, what, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. I'm sorry, I was right. 5, us 5, and we was just there to get Phil's microwaves and all the other shit that he left that he wanted to have with him down at Butler to make him feel at home. You know his favorite toaster irons. Niggas don't be up. Y'all ain't up on no toaster irons. When you're in college, that's a great thing to have in your dorm room. You can heat up. Like, I don't want to just heat up no damn Pop-Tarts. You ain't just got to heat up Pop-Tarts, motherfucker. You think a microwave is shit, nigga, get you a toaster oven. Fuck that microwave. Microwave for those quick students that hurry up and cook a Pop-Tart and shit and quick cook a motherfucking hot pocket. Ain't no goddamn hot pocket kid. I ain't no motherfucking hot pocket kid. I put a hamburger in that bitch. I put a hamburger in that toaster oven. Wingdings. Macaroni and cheese. Salisbury steak. Pizzas. Shrimp. I toast my peanut butter and jelly. So Phil is not leaving that in Iowa. He going down that bitch to get that. And he get to say goodbye to his brothers that he played on the team with last year. have his last little rah-rah goodbye field party and shit. And all of that. All of that shit. Said goodbye to all his girlfriends that's in Iowa. Phil was a star, not a starter, but he dressed. He had a jersey. Philip Childs had a jersey. He warmed up in the warm-up line. He should have been playing. There's no reason why they should not have been playing Philip. If I was Philip, I would transfer too. What y'all thought he was too ugly? He is an ugly motherfucker. And all that African shit, all in Iowa, y'all was like, Nah, all this nigga from Africa and shit. This nigga ugly from Africa. No, not here in this Iowa. That's what happened, Phil. You just too ugly, nigga. That nigga said, I make pretty kids, though. My bitches is pretty. I can't believe Phil married to a black woman. I'm serious. I cannot believe it. I can't believe none of the niggas that I went to college with that's married to black women is married to black women. I guess that's what y'all niggas say too, huh? About me. I can't believe, no shit, you. We can't believe your ass, man. All the white bitches you done. Me? We surprised your ass married to a black. Well, how about this? My black wife is just like y'all's. She a black woman that act like she white. Touche? Touche. Touche? High five, high five. It's a business deal. Shit, we had fun when we was in college. Like, shit, this marriage shit is serious. We went to school, we know. Shit, if my math do me correct, I can be married out this shit before I turn 50. If the shit don't work, it don't work. Hey, I got the perfect excuse. Sorry, baby, I just wasn't shit and wasn't ready. If nothing fails, that shit always work. I wasn't ready. Like I said, fuck BJ Armstrong. He a Chicago Bulls nigga, man. And then he ain't no Detroit nigga for real, because how many times y'all heard that nigga say anything? Like, when I seen him in Iowa, I was like, what the fuck? What is you doing at Iowa? You supposed to be in Chicago with the Bulls. What the fuck is you doing here in Iowa? But shit, I understand. Man, Iowa got some of the best women in the world is in Iowa. I'm not joking. And Nebraska, and Kansas, and Texas, and Oklahoma. Okay, I'm just chilling. I'm just reminiscing. Just Tulsa, but they be acting too funny in Tulsa. Yeah, Oral Roberts are down there. They be like, you know, you gonna have to at least go to church a couple times with me. in Tulsa. Like, I'm only here for a night though. But I can tell you worth it. If I had a week, 2 weeks to be here, I've been at church with you both weeks. That's Tulsa. You ain't got time. Tulsa, you ain't got time. That's what I'm gonna call it. Ain't got time, Tulsa. I ain't got time. I'm only here for a night. But boy, some beautiful women in Tulsa, ain't man. Woo-wee! You almost, Tulsa make you want to change your plans. You know, I'm gonna stay another week. That's how they get y'all. Next thing y'all know, y'all married. In Tulsa. Billy Tillers had me come down there. I actually not got my scholarship from there, but was about to be given to me because of Tulsa. Nolan Ryan came down to Tulsa to see me and stood right up under the goal. He wrote me though. He told me he was gonna be there. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be down there in Tulsa, buddy. See you. Up under the basket. He didn't say that, but be right there. I showed out up there though. I put on a performance. I think Stephon Marbury was there, if I'm not mistaken. They kept him away from me, just like BJ. They keep them niggas away from me because they know I'm tearing that ass up. Stephon Marbury. See, they ain't know Stephon was gonna go to Georgia Tech. They didn't know. They thought that nigga was gonna be ineligible. You know, by the scores, the SATs. You know how they do. You know how I go. If they want your motherfucking scores to get through, they make sure your motherfucking scores is through. And they didn't know. They was waiting. So they had a safety net for Stephon. Stephon Marbury had an agent while he was in high school. Like coming out of high school, getting ready to go into college, that nigga had an agent. I seen the nigga, he was at the camp in Tulsa. I seen his agents. And it ain't just one of them. Usually the motherfuckers don't have one agent. It'll be one. It's gonna be about 2 or 3 other motherfuckers around. They ain't working by themselves. This nigga's working for an agency. So they got a bunch of motherfuckers. So they kept them niggas was on that side of the court, and I was on this side of the court. And it was 3 point guards that was considered the best in the nation. I was one of them. Stephon Marbury was another one. And there was another nigga from New York. Because them 2 niggas from New York, Stephon Marbury and the other nigga from New York, I was the only nigga from Detroit that was invited to Billy Tubbs, because it was his camp. This is after he coached at Tulsa. Because I know y'all say, yeah, Billy Tubbs coached at Tulsa. But he left. But he still had camps for junior college that he was running. He was running junior college camps. Like Nike camps for junior college. You had to be invited to it. The shit was free. Because you got invited. You just got to find your way down there. But all the food and the dorms and shit is free. All the basketball you playing and all the Gatorade you drink and uniforms, all that shit free because your name on the list. When you get there, your name gonna be on the list already. So, Stephon ass was on the other court. Like, y'all wanna know how you know it was him? Cause that's what we do at point guards. We measure everything. And we ain't gonna never forget it. I know Stephon game. I knew his game before he got to Georgia Tech. That nigga powerful. Well, he used to be. He was powerful. That nigga was powerful. At a point guard, he's strong. That nigga is like a energy ball. He powerful. He explode up on 2 feet. That mean on a fast break, he dunking 2 hands quick. He very fast. And then when he going in a direction, he going in that direction. It ain't shit you can do about it. So you have to put him up there with Iverson. If ain't nobody else gonna give him his props, Iverson gonna give it to him. Iverson don't have no problem saying, that nigga gave me a hard time. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about Stephon Marbury. I know when I played against that nigga, he gave me a hard time. Ain't none of you motherfuckers want to play against him. Except me. I was looking for his ass. I was like, because I did the other nigga from New York bad. I said, yeah, come on over here. It's time for us to get it in. And they kept his agents. His agents made sure that we didn't play. Because by my observation, I was like, it's time for us to play now. Because I didn't dominated over everybody else in here. And he didn't dominate it off everybody that come over on that court. So it's time for us to get it in. And bitches, same shit they did with Chris Webber. As soon as we was about to get in country day ass, they cut the game in half. And then them bitches walking around with some type of victory shit like, yeah, we had Cooley down by 2 points. It was like 1.1. 1 point. 1 fucking point. They had us down 1.5 points. Them bitches took that as a victory. Country Day. They walked off the court. Them niggas damn near ran off the court and went to the next court. at Eastern Michigan Camp. They with them hit them motherfuckers stairs, downstairs, they was gone. Like, we got another half to do, baby. They was switch. Switch. Fuck is this? Switch it. Switch! That means go to the next court. But Sal, they killed Sal down in Texas, and this is probably why. If they, cause I'm like, what did this Sal do to make y'all kill him? Besides being my friend, family member, and teammate. That'll do it, huh? I think it's because Sal dunked on one of Ypsilanti's centers, some nigga that had with a hot top fade with the shit all the light skinned nigga they thought was the shit down in Ypsi. They thought he was the bee and butter. Oh, they thought he was the shit in Ypsi. Sal dunked on this motherfucker so hard that if they went in the gym, we probably all would have went over there and smacked his ass. Sal dunked on this motherfucker so hard. Saladin McIntyre. I think that's why they killed Saladin, because the way I don't think y'all ain't. I don't know if they recorded it. I'm quite sure Ipsy motherfucking people recorded it, but we ain't ever get it. He dunked on this motherfucker so hard. He jumped too. He tried to block it. Sal cocked the ball from back here. He went straight down the middle. He was supposed to give me the ball. The play was for Fred to inbound the ball to Sal. Sal to bring the ball to me and give it to me. When he gave it to me, I was supposed to hit Fred. Fred was supposed to take the last shot of three. We were supposed to be going for a three. Sal went down the middle. And cocked that bitch. The big fella jumped. Sal jumped. Sam. The referee called charge. Charge. Have you ever heard of a motherfucker calling an offensive foul on somebody dunking the ball? He dunked over the motherfucker, and they both jumped. He mistimed the ball, missed the ball. Sal dunked on him, dunked all in his face. They called a charge. He jumped. We couldn't do shit but laugh. We couldn't do shit. It was a summer league game. We couldn't team camp. We couldn't do nothing but laugh. I go into the room upstairs to get some water, and I heard Ghostin in there. He's like, yeah. Telling Willie Mitchell and all the niggas from Persian, because Persian was down there too. Willie Mitchell, Thoron, Carlos Twig, Shine Hill, or Carlos Shine Hill, or the same person. I mean, not the same person, but you know. Mac, he say that he got Persian together. He said, that's the fuck I'm talking about. He was in there cussing like a motherfucker. Ghosting was, that's what I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Fuck around with them little ass coolie guards, that's what you gonna get. One of them little niggas gonna dunk on one of y'all ass. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be talking about BJ Armstrong. Fuck BJ. I know that little motherfucker. Oh yeah, when we get together, it may be a little bit more cordial, but right now, fuck BJ Armstrong.